Donk. Network offline. Oh, for some reason I thought they would just, like, all of them will disintegrate or something.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
I think, no, because I think then that would have needed to happen to Orpheus as well.
Okay.
So maybe it's, yeah, they're just really confused. And easy to
And maybe
finish off.
they lost their powers. You know, like their psychic powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the looks of it. So now they're just normal creatures.
Was that the bard?
I think so. So far it looks like the good choice.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
We managed to swim.
Yeah.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
Fucking hell. It's over.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable. And I'm grateful for it.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
Oh, Lae'zel won't like that.
But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Where were your dragons? We could have used them when we were trying to get up the brain, I mean.
You should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you. Persuasion? What? You have found a new purpose here, Lae'zel. Stay in Faerun. Oh, okay. Craft on your fate. This is your choice to make, Lae'zel, not mine. I entrusted in you. Honestly, I'm kind of going... I kind of want to go with the third one. And give her the choice. But I would also go with the first one. So...
It'll probably be in the same... It will probably be the same.
Yeah, I don't want to persuade her to stay here.
If you need persuasion for her to change her mind, it's...
Yeah, well, I think if we would have been probably, like, still involved romantically, right? Maybe it wouldn't have been a persuasion check, I don't know. Anyway, this is your choice to make, Lae'zel, not mine. I entrusted in you.
Duty. All my life, I've traveled in its slipstream, not once questioning its path. In its service, I came here. And now, I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus, and I will carry your burden. But to that burden, I must add my own. The loss of those I leave behind.
Lach crushed, Macfleck. So be it. Now, give me my freedom from this form.
You don't deserve to die. You're a mind flayer, but you're still you, aren't you? Kill him, give him an honorable death he craves. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
You don't want to try and persuade him to? Okay.
No. We can explore these if you want offline. The choices.
Githka, Tavkin crushed.
It's a little glitchy, isn't it? The whole...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like right here.
Yeah.
The dragons. Awesome. Yeah.
Kuthot is probably dead. It's the one that we killed.
I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Well, it's been fun, Lae'zel.
To the skies!
Oh, and everyone's here. Astarion and Wilden.
Yeah. Even Minsk is here. Even Halsin.
Well, there's a sight to see. Not that I'll miss them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
He's gonna be pissed or something.
It's somewhere in the Chiontha.
Oh.
If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it.
You're crazy.
With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command.
Great.
Okay, Gale.
I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Good luck, Gale. Don't forget me when you're a god. Is that really what you want, Gale? Such power was not meant for mortals, Gale. You should give it to Mistra like she asked. Is that really what you want, Gale?
Want, need, deserve. Choose whatever word you prefer. But it is what I'm going to do. Mistra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netheril, right here in Faerun.
Your hubris was your downfall once, Gale. I thought you were wiser than to make the same mistake again. Should we go with that?
Yeah?
Why not?
I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored to have you as my chosen.
Okay, Gale.
Farewell, Gale. I hope he still remembers us little people once he's secured godhood.
Nice.
Though he may have to contend with Mistra before that's a foregone conclusion. As for us, well, the future awaits.
So, what now? I don't know about you, but I could use a flagon or 3 of ale.
Okay, so Gale left the party, I assume, right? Or something.
Do you have any music?
I don't know.
It's kind of dry, I don't know. It's yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think a celebration is in order. We should stay in the city, help to rebuild it. Let's get out of this godforsaken city. I hear Amn is lovely this time of year. I think it's time we part ways. Okay, I'm gonna go with we should stay in the city and help rebuild it.
Not just the city. Imagine the swathe of destruction the Absolute's armies will have caused.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God.
Oh.
Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
He doesn't have immunity against the sun anymore.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
It seems that's the end of Astarion's love affair with the sun. That'll be hard on him.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right.
What happened?
Yeah.
And so are you.
Oh, she's talking to you. Interesting.
Well,
Shit. I think she's gonna die now, right?
probably.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough.
Yeah, just
So,
okay.
how'd I do?
Yeah, and I control it, okay. No, Kardak, stay with me, we can still save you. You were spectacular in every way, you did what needed doing. It doesn't matter, it's over now.
Right.
You were spectacular in every way. I mean...
You don't think we can still save her?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, how?
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. No, but it's kind of shit that she has to die.
Yeah, you were spectacular.
For you. And for the city, and for myself, and blah blah. But most of all, for you. Careful! Hot! How'd I do? Spectacular! Oh, it's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? Same below as above. I love you. You. More than anything. I saw. Oh, God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
Okay.
You can't.
Go, Kardak. Will be with you. You won't be alone anymore. It's your decision, Kardak. You have to choose. Will go with you. Zariel won't be able to touch you. Enough, Kardak. The three of us will make a new life in Avernus together. Kardak, man, I can watch you die. I'll go with her. It should be me. No, Karlak made her choice time and again she's ready to go. Okay, so apparently we do have a choice. Although she kind of said over and over again she will never
She doesn't
go.
want to go back to Avernus, I know. But I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm between with your decision.
Yeah.
And the three of us will make a new life in Avernus.
Okay.
So between 2 and 3.
Okay. So which one do you want to go with?
I don't know. Let's go with 3. Let's see. All of us go adventuring in Avernus.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with people who love you. Azariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
All right. All right. We have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sense. Come, to Avernus we go. Our next adventure awaits.
Okay. There's gonna have to be something at the end, right? Like the narrator saying something about all the choices.
What happened with the run? Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean,
It's
it was
over.
that way in.
And
in
it's
the other
all
games, yeah.
because
Yeah.
of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Meantime,
Yeah, in the meantime, yeah, exactly. The adventures of Netstorm and the
Well, soldier,
terrible trio.
here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
What the hell? Okay. 2. Jesus. Right.
well,
Nice.
she's cheering, I'm guessing.
But
I don't
then
know. Is she?
there was you lot.
Now we have music.
Yeah.
Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
This could have been like a side game,
Yeah.
you know? Nice. I like it. So I'm the only one that dies alone, right? In all of this.
I don't know. We'll
Basically.
going to the underground. What's it called? The Underdark.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is that just the loading screen?
6 months have passed since you defeated the Netherbrain.
Oh.
And since then, you have seen more of life than you ever thought possible. You are greeted as a savior, a champion, a hero. But sometimes you feel like something else entirely. An adventurer, a traveler, a survivor. You faced down the gods. You thwarted the grand design. Anything seems possible. But before you can write the next chapter of your story, you must end this one.
What do you mean?
You're saying goodbye to everyone.
Okay.
Oh. What's she doing here?
Oh, this... Okay. Did he make it in the end?
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below.
Okay.
For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. know one another once more.
We are gonna get to talk to. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and you're here as well.
Yeah, it's everyone's
Yeah, the
back
both of us.
months later, and we're talking about what's happened to everyone.
Yeah, okay. So let's start with the animals. No, I'm just kidding. Let's start with Jaheira first. Why not?
There you are.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
That makes one of us. Why kind of greeting? I missed you too, Jaheira. No, that makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I heard rumors the upper city was destroyed beyond reconstruction. You're not happy to see the city restored to its former glory. It's a kip, but it's our kip. I wouldn't change a thing. How do you think the rebuilding is going? What are the Harpers up to? You're not happy to see the city restored to its former glory?
Do you know, I am. I have been known, on occasion, to speak ill of Baldur's Gate. But the city is more than her squalid streets. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
All well and good, but how about you? I want to hear what you've been up to.
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less.
Let me lend my hand. I want to join the Harpers if you will have me. I'm sorry you've had so much work, but there's no one better to do it. Look after yourself, Jaheira. I hope you can rest soon.
The songs of my suffering will break hearts from here to the Hordelands, I am sure. Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Okay. Move on to Halsin.
Sure.
You would think someone of my vintage would be
He has his clothes on
inured
now.
to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now our paths cross once more.
Let me guess. It's as nature intended? The meeting is mutual. I've missed you. Honestly, the time's flown by. You sound almost sentimental considering we didn't really get along. No, just just as nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can. For I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
You sound like you need a hug. You sound like you need a drink. That's life, I'm afraid. We can't go back. The future's ours to write. Who knows what we might yet share together. You sound like you need a drink.
Well, I am not normally given to imbibing, but this is a special occasion. And I believe our dear Withers procured a fine honey mead as part of the celebratory victuals. Even the most ascetic of nature's servants would be tempted by such an elixir. But that can wait. Your company is what truly drew me. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
You first, Halsin. I want to hear about the life you've made, the people you've helped. I could listen to you talk all day, but if you insist, finally, yes, let's talk about me. I don't want to talk about it. Stay eager a little longer, I'll come back to you later. Now, you first, Halsin. I want to hear about your life.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
That sounds wonderful. Is this the balance you wished for? There must be a downside. I recall you have quite a few young wards to care for, 9 wagons of them, wasn't it? Is this the balance you wished for?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Though it is a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. True balance is no simple, fixed thing. I see that now. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
My turn, I suppose. I'm glad you're happy.
As am I. I may age more slowly than most, but I do believe I've gained some new laughter lines of late. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Okay. Had I known bedtime tales were a possibility, I have sought you at camp. I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they are older. Alright, let me see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Ooh, regale Halsin with tales of your past 6 months. Deception, the truth may be a little flat. Spice it up a little. Recount some of your recent exploits, sparing no detail. What do you think? Deception? Alright, yeah. The truth may be a little flat. Spice it up a little. It's a 10. And let's do this.
That's 32.
You are truly incapable of disappointing.
I know, right?
The children shall be wrapped, and have no fear. All due credit shall be given to the tale's originator. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
What of the Grove? Do you stay in touch?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
What about Thaniel and Oliver? Do you see them? Do you see much of them?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take it? You seem more settled than I expected of you. I thought this was against your nature. May I have a hug? Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take it?
I spend half my days in ursine form.
Oh, wow.
The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
You seem more settled than I expected of you. I thought this was against your nature.
As did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. That I have found something worthy laying roots for. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
Okay. May I have a hug? Sure.
By all means.
Let's hug it out. Okay.
If only we could stay like that forever.
Okay, Halsin, hold your horses, buddy. Turn to leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this.
Is it a lute or something?
Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Does it do anything? You're a sentimental creature at heart, you know what? You know that? This may fetch a modest price from a merchant with poor teeth. Jesus! You're a sentimental creature at heart, you know that?
Oh, I am well aware, trust me. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on, enjoy the festivities.
Okay. Who's next here? Karlach, you'll talk to Karlach, or?
Yeah, where is she?
She's sitting on a chair there. Let's see what adventures you've been on. Look at her outfit.
Shit.
Damn.
Oh my god! He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months. Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all.
Okay, I like the sound of that. Can I have a kiss? Will seems to be having a good time. We should enjoy ourselves too before your heart heats up and we need to head back. Oh, that was okay. Sure, I like the sound of that.
Me too, my love. See you soon.
Okay. Will seems to be having... okay.
Maybe I should talk to her? I don't know, because...
Maybe you should, yeah. Because maybe she will tell you more about...
what you guys did.
Yeah.
Because you won't tell me, because you're...
Because I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
We're gonna lock horns.
Yep.
Okay, Will seems to be having a good time. We should enjoy ourselves.
She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell quick as you please.
Okay, leave.
Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found.
What the hell?
Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. You may remember my old friend Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
Telling you, this is material for a spin-off.
Try talking to her.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Okay, we
soldier.
saw that.
It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
What do you mean? Well, it was dirty before? What the hell?
Well,
How have things been in Avernus?
War's a dirty business, soldier. It's been exactly how you'd think. But having Will around has been incredible. Fucker's even better at killing devils than yours truly. We don't have much time to chat, but just knowing he's there makes all the difference. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
I'm so glad to hear you might be able to fix your heart. You must be so happy. If anyone can survive Avernus twice, it's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep a bottle of something good in the icebox for me, huh? Mama Kay's coming home before too long. Can I look you up when I'm out?
You had better, or I'll hunt you down myself, as long as the devil doesn't put you too many holes in you in the meantime. Let's say our goodbyes now, one never knows. No, you'd better.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two.
I mean, come on, give me a chance.
Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
Okay, who's next? We're going for Astarion?
Go.
Let's try Astarion.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
I've been living, seeing as much of the world as possible. After everything, I wanted to keep helping people. I've been trying to make a difference. I've been boring, living a quiet, peaceful life. You know me. It's been a wild few months. I think I want to go with the second one, but he's gonna be like, oh, great, good for you. After everything, I wanted to keep helping people. I've been trying to make a difference.
Ah, so it's the healthy glow you get from being a good person. That explains my pallor. But I'm glad to see the world has treated you well. You've earned it. We both have, in fact. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
You seem happy. Have you been drinking?
Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Oh, good. Cool. What I could have told you that. Astarion, one of the good guys. Who would have thought? Yeah, this one.
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Do you ever miss walking in the sun? So what's next for you? No, do you ever miss walking in the sun?
I did at first. But then I realized. These shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
I'm glad to hear it. Acceptance looks good on you.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Okay. Do you want to have a chat with him? I'm curious if he has a different dialogue with you.
I don't think he will, but let's see.
Well, look who decided to... I wasn't sure our withered old friend... And look at you. Straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun.
Astarion, I could hug you. No. It's been tough, but at least I'm there with Karnak. Killing devils, causing chaos. I can't complain. Yeah, let's go with that.
I'd expect nothing less from someone of your talents. You always brought a whiff of madness to the battlefield. I do miss it.
That was some laugh. You're in a good mood. Have you been drinking? Okay, so these are the same. Or?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But you can go with a different one.
I should probably go into... the last time I saw you were running from the sun, what happened? What happened? Oh, let's go with this one. What happened? What happened after you lost sight?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dark and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt... ashamed. Like I'd lost... everything. Just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I'd gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Sure, as long as there's something in it for you.
You know me oh so well, don't you? But yes, there's nothing wrong with being rewarded for good work. And when it comes to killing, I do very good work.
You seem happy. Are you sure you haven't been drinking blood?
No, this is all me. I swear. Don't get me wrong. I was a mess at first. Every day I yearned for the sun and mourned my curse to live in the shadows. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Nice.
More worse than better.
Well, I went with the first one. You can go with the second one if you want.
Yeah, good luck.
And to you. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take
So
on
not
the
all of
world
it was
with.
the same.
It's the same story, it's just like
Yeah, but
different words.
it takes into consideration the fact that you have a different.
That was just like a bit. The fact that I came
yeah.
from something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna
Okay.
try Lae'zel?
Let's see what Lae'zel has to
here
say.
we go.
Oh, whoa.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet.
Uh-oh.
For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strange word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. You're looking a bit less solid. Solid? What the hell than I expect. Your efforts to topple Vlaakith are well underway then. I figured the Lich Queen would be dead by now. What's the hold-up? It's good to see you, Lae'zel.
It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Where are you now that you couldn't be here in the flesh?
Shractalor.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Should I have? Okay. Sounds familiar. I presume that you're there for business or pleasure. Nod your head as if the words mean anything at all to you. No. I've never heard. Should I have?
I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai, an exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Hold on. The great warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission? Okay.
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
When will I see you again?
Soon. When the comet has risen. When the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust. I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's Vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go. Mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
What has become of the egg, Lae'zel? Has it hatched?
So it has. And a fine man the hatchling will be. I call him Zan. Freedom. He is with the mages of Zamvardim. I trust his care to no one else. Zan's destiny will be his own to follow. Warrior, poet, explorer, scholar. His way will be the way of the comet. No chains to bind us, no lies to bury us. Liberty will be the rallying cry that unites our empire.
Cool. Alright. Okay.
Who else?
Who else do we have? Halsin,
We have
Astarion.
Volo. If you want to talk to Volo.
We have Gale as well. Yeah, let's see what Volo's been up to.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation being lost in the post.
I have a feeling like this Volo character might be... Maybe we've missed something about him, because he always turns up in kind of weird...
I don't know, or he might be like something, a reference from one other games, or...
Yeah, maybe, yeah, true. Have you come seeking a statement for your next tell-all? It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been? You again, getting yourself into trouble, more trouble, I presume. It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
Great.
You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me.
Of course, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, well, it's a good working title. The Hero and I. No? You can do better, can't you? I'm in between the first one and the last one, to be honest.
Because you don't love it.
Right, yeah. The Hero and I. No?
I, me, it's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to Gale, because
The day
yeah.
I pray to you, Gale, is the day up is down, left is right, and Tressem's a cat's.
There you are, my mortal friend.
My mortal friend. Okay.
Goodness. Was Faerun
Whoa.
always so dull?
So he managed to become a god.
At least the company was worth the trip.
Ish.
If not the view.
So you did it. Look at that. You became a god.
I told you I would. Didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
What does the god of ambition offer to his followers? If that's the criteria for choosing a domain, you should be the god of wasting valuable loot. Where's the crown of Karsus now? So you gave up on dethroning Mystra? Doesn't sound so ambitious to me. No, what does the god of ambition offer to his followers?
I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creator merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. Drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Whoa. Whoa, okay, hold on. You're no different than any other god, letting mortals do all the work. Interesting, so you help mortals help themselves. What of those with evil ambitions? Do you encourage them too? Your ambition didn't earn you these powers. I did. Okay. And do you share this Galerian magic of yours with your followers? And then you have now you mention it. I've always wished to craft a tune so intoxicating that all will adore me and do nothing else. Interesting. So you help mortals help themselves?
Precisely. Though that isn't to say I'm averse to the odd bit of direct encouragement. A whisper in the ear of a struggling artisan. A breeze to flutter the pages of a tome before a frustrated mage. A magical weapon stumbled upon by a desperate would-be hero. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
What can I say, Gale? I'm impressed. I think it's the end. The end of Gale I knew, at least. If you ever need a chosen, you know where to find me. I don't know. I think it's the end of the Gale I knew, at least.
I believed in you for so much of our journey. It's a pity you won't do me the same courtesy.
Wow.
I suppose it was foolish to expect a mortal to understand.
Right. Jeez, okay. Do you want to have a chat with him?
Yeah, let's try.
Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the
I thought
company
you were
was worth
dead.
the
I
trip.
haven't heard from you in months.
If not the
Charming as
view.
Godhood's worked wonders on your manners. Sorcerer, your magic feels different, more primal somehow. Is this Karsus's powers at work? Well, yeah. Charming, I see Godhood's worked wonders on your
I'm
manners.
forgetting my audience. Etiquette amongst the gods works rather differently. They're a lot more direct, shall we say. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be.
We know already.
The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events.
Okay.
First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus,
So what does he offer his followers?
reforged it using a
That's the
series of
criteria for
precise
choosing
and
the
highly
domain.
complex netherese incantations.
Okay.
Then,
Good to challenge
I used
Mystra would have been a greater folly even
as you
than
know, the orb within
Karsus's.
me was the
Okay.
half-formed Karsite weaver. Magic left incomplete
where's
by
the crown of
Karsus's
Karsus now?
self-destruction. Secure, at the heart of my domain, protected by all the powers at my disposal. I can say this much for now. Mystra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist, not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Ooh, hello.
You're not different to any other god, letting mortals do all the work. Interesting, so you help mortals help themselves. What of those with evil ambitions? Do you encourage them too? Your ambition didn't earn you these powers, I did. Well, Warlock, this Galerian magic of yours sounds intriguing. Could I wield it as I do the weave? the fiend. So if a certain warlock sought a more powerful patron, perhaps Asmodeus himself, you might help with that? Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
I will go with
Interesting.
one of the two of the warlock or the fiend.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Same. I think, yeah, both of them are. Yeah, go with whichever you want.
Let's go with the warlock one.
Okay.
Could I wield it as I do the weave?
Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium
Right.
or so.
Great.
And by then, my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the...
Got that.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah, sure. If you ever need a chosen, you know where to find me.
Don't worry. With the ambition you hold, you'll never be too far from my sights. Pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered.
Right. Okay.
You must practice acceptance.
Oh,
My
there's the catch here.
Not feared.
Yep. It's interesting because we haven't really played with Gale at all, almost. And after reading all those stats that we read that they put out after a year,
It hurts to be so misunderstood by my oldest friend.
like Gale is one of the three most played with characters in.
Yeah, but
if
I don't
remember.
think it was like played with. I think it was like from the people that didn't choose custom
Okay.
avatars. It was one of the most chosen avatars to play with.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is, I guess, it's more like related to class than anything else, right? Because I mean,
Maybe. I don't know. When I played on my other character, I really liked Gale. And maybe his story is a bit different when you actually explore it. But he basically, to me at least, he came across as a bit of a power-hungry individual after like in
ambition incarnate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's see what his cat says.
Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy. The god of ambition.
We didn't choose that.
Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
I agree, Tara. He is not who he used to be. I think he'll make an excellent addition to the Pantheon. Who put salt on your ale? In your ale? No, I agree.
Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions, Who left that crown in the river where any foolish wizard could swim down and pick it up?
Okay.
You were looking out for him. I expected better of you.
I can't deny. Part of me wishes I'd stopped him. Don't blame me for Gale's foolishness. He wanted to ascend, and he did. I'm happy for him. Gale is his own man, Tara. Okay, yeah, sure. I can't deny. Part of me wishes I'd stopped him.
As do I. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
I'll consider it.
See that you do. We'd love to have you. Things have been rather quiet without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Great.
Okay.
Scratch?
Who's next? Scratch. Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't know, I'm just looking around and...
Yeah. He has
Something
the...
strange in your old
Yeah,
friend's
okay.
mouth. What is it?
What do you got there, Scratch? An astral prism?
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Why doesn't he talk to me? Because I have... Okay. Where the hell did you find this, boy?
He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
Why can't I talk to him? I have... Okay, Scratch, come here, boy. Okay. Oh, did I not? Maybe I didn't use... Hold on, maybe I didn't use...
Leave.
Leave. And then do... Yeah, speak with animal. Okay, yeah, sorry. My bad. Dunk. Okay. Speak with animal. Where's the dog? Yep. Dead. What?
Playing dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy! Is it lovely to sniff you again?
Want to play fetch?
Do you even have to ask?
Okay, I'm so glad to hear you fared well since our
I
travels.
certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
Okay, so pet, and that's it.
You always know just how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Leave. Cool. Yeah, let's talk to the owl bear. Sure. Jesus, the owl bear.
Friend! You came!
His voice hasn't
Big
changed.
Brother Scratch, too!
Oh.
Happy.
You're bigger than Scratch, a lot bigger than Scratch now.
Yes, big! But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother.
I'm glad Withers brought you here.
Withers? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you.
What have you been doing since we last met?
Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so
Great.
I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want sleep. Want cave.
You need someone to look after you. How about Halsin? It sounds like you need someone to look after you. How about Shadowheart? I got some, get some rest here, then you've earned it. Stop whining. You need someone to look after... Sorry?
Maybe you want to talk to Shadowheart first.
Okay, let's try that.
She was here.
Hold on, I can't... Oh, okay.
Here.
Yep. What the hell? Where am I
Where are
going?
you going?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there she is. Sorry. Tick, 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 tick. Hello, Shadowheart.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
What do you mean? Are you joking? I've been counting down these days. I had reservations actually. I thought it might be too bittersweet. Of course I did. You lot could hardly manage without me. Shadowheart? Isn't it? I was wondering the same of you. I didn't think you'd want to be within arm's reach of me again. What? Okay, are you joking? I've been counting down the days.
Honestly? So have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
I don't know how she got that low, but sure.
Yeah.
You feel a little more substantial than before.
Okay.
Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
You can say that again. I've slept under the stars enough for one lifetime. You know, I missed that actually. Are you calling me chubby? I'll take that as a compliment. You look good too. Nonsense. I'm as disciplined as ever. Are you calling me chubby?
Filled out and healthy is what I was going for. Don't tell me you miss living off whatever scraps we found in crates and barrels. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
Let's not get too sentimental. Tell me what you've been up to. You must be wondering what I've been doing. The feeling is mutual. I'll go with that
I
first.
have no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Come on, tell all. Where have you been? What have you seen? I thought you might crave a little peace and quiet after all that happened. It sounded like you're doing right by yourself, trying to escape bad memories. Come on, tell all. Where have you been? What have you seen?
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Your parents would be proud of you. You're right, it was truly heroic. I was truly heroic. Are you going to turn to Selûnite rhetoric now instead? No, your parents would be proud of you.
Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poison blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
A friend on the inside? You mean Nocturne? Just keep safe, don't do anything. Yeah, you mean Nocturne?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend. I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
What's next for you?
I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Leave.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Right.
That's a bit... Okay, that's a bit weird. Sure.
Okay, go back.
Minsk. Let's talk to Minsk.
Don't you want to finish with that? Okay.
We'll finish with him as
We
well.
are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
It's good to see you too, Minsk. What happened to you? Look terrible. Why would you be dreaming? Why would you be dreaming?
What is reuniting with old comrades, if not the stuff of dreams? But Minsk is full-clothed, so this must be no vision. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Who had a
Cell?
moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
You were in a cell. What for?
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course.
Right.
We guard the streets, while Jaheira is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly, so Minsk and Boo went to give them a tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound.
Okay.
We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the
What the
difference.
hell?
Right.
It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no?
Okay, okay. It sounds like Withers got you out just in time. You're going to get yourself killed. You can't fight everyone you disagree with. The Zentarim are peacekeepers in the city now, Minsk. You have to live with that. Does Jahira know you're off the leash? You're going to get yourself killed. You can't fight everyone you disagree with.
Minsk and Boo agree to disagree.
Oh my
But
God.
leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
I've been happily putting helmets behind me, finding more adventure wherever I can without any tadpoles this time, thankfully. Honestly, I've been missing all of you. Honestly, I've been missing all of you.
No, no, my friend. It is not yet time for tears and passing Boo around for the wiping of eyes. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
Okay. Right. Cool. Let's talk to the owlbear.
I play with Big Brother Scratch, but I'm careful. He's small.
Oh, no more
we lost
options. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
pet him.
Miss this. More.
Yeah.
Do I have
Okay.
a... Wait, let me check. No, we don't have anything anymore. Right.
What do you mean?
If I had to speak with animals.
Oh.
But I
Oh
don't.
yeah, we don't have anything, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Will.
Will. Okay.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you
He
smell
has
it?
the same armor as you do. Interesting. Nature. Breathe deeply and take in the scents around you. 10. Sure.
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
I smell fragrant flowers and a mysterious accent I can't quite place.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in.
I've missed traveling with you. You were a pleasure to be around. Sure. And Mizora, what part does she play in all this?
She's kept me on a long leash, if you can believe it. Every target she's set me on's been a demonic intruder. Tanari assassins who slip into Avernus, Armonites that amass near the Styx. My next target's the most challenging yet, or so she says. I don't know much more, only that it's no demon, but a devil. I'm not worried. Not when Karlach's got my back. I swear she could scare the eyes off a beholder.
Nice. Have you had any time to visit your father?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict,
but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
I've missed traveling with you. You were pleasant to be around.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Cool. Okay. Who else do we have?
I don't know who this guy is who's playing here. Milil.
Yeah, 1 second. There is a might be something. Oh no, this is Withers.
Oh, that's the end of the. No, that's the end of the game.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
So I think it's the guy who's playing Milil.
Milil. Okay.
That's it.
I think so. I'm surprised. There's a few characters missing, I would say, that have helped us. Like,
night. I wish it could
what's
last
her
forever.
name? The Asimar, the night song, night song,
Oh, right. And
her wife or girlfriend or yeah,
what was
Catherick Thorne's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what this guy has to say. Although I don't. Does he have anything to say? He does.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Well, being a bard, is it a tough gig?
You have no idea. You've no idea who I am?
Nope.
No.
Withers couldn't even find a bard that knows who I am.
But of course, I recognize the greatest bard of all time, the famous you. Okay, go on then. What's your name? How do you know Withers? What a shame. I'd like to hear a different song, please. You know what? I'll just leave you to play. Go on then. What's your how do you know Withers?
I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing in the fugue plane?
Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None.
You feel a pang of divine guilt. Musical prayers went out of fashion among bards when Melil, Lord of Song, offended the god Cyric and was ejected from the pantheon.
Oh.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
Interesting. If I'd known Milil was invited to the party, I'd have got fancier wine. It's an honor.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor. Deep down, I knew you'd recognize me. You're a fellow bard, after all. What can I do you for?
Well, I'd like you to change the song.
Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want?
Can you play a pretty song reminiscent of taverns and tales? Something lively that encourages dancing would be perfect. How about something thoughtful, hopeful? I'd like something that feels rich and warm. Do you have any new composition, something that's never been heard before. Actually, what you're playing is perfect. Something lively that encourages dancing would be perfect.
Fantastic idea. It'll suit the whole affair perfectly.
Okay.
I'll actually change the music.
Yeah. Okay. So that's about it, yeah?
Do you want to see if you can dance with someone?
Dance with someone. Okay. Let me try Shadowheart, although... Because Lae'zel is just a projection.
Well, Will is already dancing.
Okay.
Had to resort to making my own cider recently, which isn't bad, don't get me wrong. But a girl can't have fun with apples alone.
You could have a future in brewing. Start your own label, maybe. Shadowheart Special Scrumpy.
You might be onto something there, though the name might need work. Somehow it sounds rude, even though I know otherwise.
Can I have another hug, please? What is this about? Let's try this. Okay. She's gonna go... Okay. So I don't know how she gets down so much, because her knees are...
That hit the spot.
That hit the spot, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be a stranger.
Nothing related to the music then.
Nothing related to the music, no. Karlak? Let me see 1 second. Karlak?
Look at this place. At us. This is the best party I've ever been to.
She's super excited. Wow. Okay. Will... see, he stopped dancing. Lae'zel, and then we'll go to Withers.
This is... nice. Yes. I think that's the right word for it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So, you're saying if we go to Withers, that's it. That's the end, right?
That's what it looks like on the map, so yeah.
Okay. Let's have a chat with Withers and see what he has to say. Scroll of Disintegrate. Mind Flayer, Parasite Specimen.
And what if we steal that, will he attack us?
I don't know. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Signed. What? A missive in Withers' hand addressed to some unknown entity. Though you understand the alphabet, the script and the words themselves, the meaning eludes you. You glean only the impression of dark sun in white sky and an offer, or perhaps a warning. Okay. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Sign, deepest affections. Okay, this volume is startling, accurate, safe for the nonsense about the Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. Okay. Cool. Let's talk to him.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
I feel satisfied. I accomplished everything I wanted to. I did my duty, no more nor less. I can't help but feel some things have been left undone. I'm getting tired. I might just go to bed. I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next? Yeah, I feel satisfied. I accomplished everything I wanted to.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
Are you sure you're done partying? Yes. Okay.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To Baldur's Gate, to the greatest friends I could dream of, to brains without worms and a good night's sleep, to the hope of more adventures to come. Yeah, to the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
All right. That's it.
Yep.
That is it for the game. For this reality. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything at the end of this animation. They did it a bit differently this time around, where you didn't actually have the narrator say stuff. You actually got to speak to everyone.
Yeah, I mean it was because in Divinity you had like these. It was molded on depending on what you selected and what you chose during the game, right? But you had like bits of stories stitched together by the narrator.
Yeah, I'm glad Karlach didn't die because I thought she was gonna die. And yeah, it's. I think everybody turned out okay, bar Gale, which, anyway, he's just a small-time god.
He's okay for his, as far as he's concerned.
Yeah, true. If I scroll down on this, do you see me scrolling down?
No, can you?
I can, yeah.
You can scroll as well.
But I don't know if we manage to scroll until the end if something happens.
I'm guessing nothing.
Jesus.
If I remember correctly, nothing was in Divinity either. It just went to menu.
Yeah, it might be the case. I thought my scroll wheel would have. I thought my scroll wheel had the mode where I can just continuously scroll. But it doesn't. Let me just see here. But yeah, anyway, overall, maybe we'll have a discussion about the game. We definitely need to explore the other timeline, so to say, the multiverse. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll roll a critical on that 99 roll, you know?
I'm guessing that just like jumps over the fight of you getting to the brain.
But that's still good. I mean,
yeah, that's a lot of I know, but that's why it's like a very low chance of.
Because that's like what? That's another 2 hours or so, depending on how the fights go.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh man. Come on.
But there's a lot of people in
I know, dude.
this game.
I know.
I don't know, it's probably been, let me just count, so this is like 30, it's hundreds, probably closing on thousands at least. How many I just scrolled.
Well, they did say, I think they do have a staff of 400
Yeah, but it's like a lot of like.
They have third parties, yeah, QAs
party,
and stuff like that, yeah.
But no, I mean, even they're not all employed, the actors and everything else. So I'm guessing they have other free agents.
Oh, hold on a second. Words from the team. Val for everything, Lars, Mattis, Lara, and Alexandra for everything, my parents for everything. Thanks to my friends, family, and my other QA teammates for making this dream possible. Becky for your patience and being a wonderful star, and for Fluffy Sunny for being the best boy. To my wife Rachel, my friends, family, and board game group of their encouragement and support. Wouldn't be here without you.
Okay, so whatever everyone in the team wanted to...
My mom, my sister, my family, and my son. Yeah. Wow.
Everything the team wanted to add. And yeah, if there's a message for everyone on the team, that's gonna be another long scroll there.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's pretty cool that they included this as well.
There's one here, shout out to the boys. And that's it.
There's in different languages as well.
Well, maybe, I mean, I'm guessing each of them could have written whatever they wanted to.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's very cool. In remembrance, okay. Baldurian babies. Oh yeah, true. Okay. We're getting close to the end now. Getting close to the end. Oh my god.
I'm scrolling through the messages. I mean,
our 2.5 million early access players, you for playing this game, supporting us, and sharing our love for classic RPGs. Okay, I scrolled all the way to the end.
I'm almost
End.
Thou
Can you see?
No.
The dead
Okay.
free. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Okay.
Right.
And we get a loading screen. Okay. And we're back to the main menu. Okay, cool. Are you done with the video?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Alrighty, well, we'll end this one here. That's the end of Baldur's Gate. We will go and explore a alternate universe where Netstorm is going to make all the choices that he wants. And we'll most likely post that as well. But yeah, our adventure in Baldur's Gate has come to an end. It's only been a year. I think it's almost a year to the day that we've started playing. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.